You don't know what you don't know. This is one of the most important lessons that I learned over the past few years. And I'll explain to you what it truly means with an example that I have about me. So, when I started out trading about 3 years ago, I did not have a mentor in the first place, right? If you know a little bit about my story, I had no mentor. So what I did, I went online, I tried to read books, tried to go on websites, YouTube, and all of these things, right? Like pretty much everyone who doesn't have a mentor and wants to learn something. So after that I spent, that 3-4 months period learning by myself, I found my mentors. With my mentors, this is when I started learning the right information and getting the right tools, the right concepts, right? And the good understanding of how the markets really move. So it's only at that time that I realized that what I learned before that was actually not good. It was not the right information. So this is what it means. You don't know what you don't know. And it also shows all the power of having a mentor or a guide or a coach or whatever, someone who can teach you a new skill. Because when you get into a new industry, when you try to learn something new, maybe you want to start a business, maybe you want to, do sport or sing or trade, right? Whatever you want to do. When you do something new, you simply don't know about that. So you don't know what will be good and what will not be good. So this is why having a mentor is super important, because when you're just starting out something, you simply don't know what you don't know. So we live in a world where the blind are leading the blind. And this is even more true in the industry that I'm in, which is the trading and the financial markets. Because every day I see people on Instagram, they want to post about, their analysis, all these pips that they're catching and things like that. And most of that, it's just marketing, because over 9 people out of 10 are not profitable. 9 people out of 10 are not profitable as a trader. So of course the new people are not the ones who are profitable. So it's crazy. Like everyday people try to guide others and teach others what they haven't done yet. So it's just not the right way to do it. And sadly, a lot of people will fall into that traps of, following these marketers because they think that they have the results when in fact they don't have the results. And that's also why I'm doing this video, because you don't know what you don't know. So it is crucial for you, my friend, to actually find someone who really has the result and who can teach you what he knows, and not just being misleading by someone who you think has the results, but in reality he doesn't have them. So it's super important. And it's funny, like nowadays everyone has something to say about everything, right? Like when I post my analysis online, sometimes I'll have beginners who, ask me hundreds of questions about that. They don't understand what I'm doing and things like that. And, part of that is it's just normal, right? Like if you have only few months experience in trading and you look at what I'm doing as someone who has over 3 years experience now, of course you will not understand everything that I'm doing. Like it's just perfectly normal. So it comes back as well to, understanding that if you don't understand everything in the first place, like that's okay, that's not a problem. So you should not stress about that, I think, because eventually if you find the right people and if you learn from the right people, you will get the information that you need. So if you don't already have it in the first place, well, of course you're kind of losing some time because you could curtail your learning curve. This is one of the most important thing with mentors, and one of the reasons why I love mentors so much is because you will cut your learning curve and just learn faster. But if you don't, it's okay. Like the important point is that you eventually find a mentor. You eventually find someone who can help you and who has the results, right? Because if you just stick with the blind, guess what? You will be blind and you will be not doing the right thing. And that in itself will keep you away from actually smashing your goals and hitting your goal and just, living the life that you want. So yeah, that was just some thoughts on the code. You don't know what you don't know. I thought it was relevant to share that with you guys. So if it helped you, please share this video with a friend or someone you care about, because it may help them as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Take care.